Good morning, friends. Today I'm going to discuss about the Java8 magic using stream. So there is different functionality using Java8 stream. There's the filter, sorted, map, collected, short circuit. So if you want to get the highest salary from the list of the employee, so there's a different example. If you want some maximum value, some aggregate function, so you can do it very easily using Java8 stream functionality. So let us discuss about the for each. There is a different functions operation in the stream. So few operations is the terminal operation, for example, for each. And there is a few functions is the intermediate operation that will return you stream. From stream you are making a for each functionality. Okay. So here you can see I have the list of employee and this list of employee name, first name, last name, salary and the list of project. Let me show you the structure of the object. First name, last name, salary and the project is the list of project. Okay, now for each functions it will give you just a system out.println. Okay, terminal operation, you can not do any operation after that. Okay, so if you are using that it will print everything. Let us explain one by one. So this is for each example. So employees dot stream dot for each employee lambda uh, system out dot println employee. Okay, let me print the operation. So you will get all that employee name. Okay, there is a 1 2 3 4 5. So there is a 5 employee. So 1 2 3 4 5 all are printing here. So it's a list is by order, it will printing. So Sabir, Nikhil, Shivam, Ravi, Nikhil. So it will printing everything. Okay. Now next I'm going to show the map function. Okay. Map is another intermediate operation. So map example here, let me run that one. So map, here I can get that list of map. Okay, I can do one thing, print the employee instead of system out.println. So I'm going to print the set of employee. So here, so here it is going to uh, first I'm getting that all that list, and the using the map what I have done, all that employee. So all that employee properties I'm getting here. And since we have that constructor, using constructor I am creating the same, everything same except the salary. I have just making increment of the salary. Suppose every year you are getting increment and salary, right? So if I am giving 10% increment, so list of all the employee I'm giving 10% increment. Okay, so if you see that employee, here is the 5,000, 6,000, okay, 9,000, 5,500. What I'm going to get here, 5,000 will becoming 5,500, 6,000, 6,050, 9,000, 9,900. Okay, so salary is getting increased here. Okay, and so if you are using map operation, you are get entire employee object and with the increment of salary. So increase salary of each employee by 10%, you can do it easily. Okay. Next, another intermediate operation, filter. This is just like a if else condition. Here also I can do the same thing. Print employee. So I have already written the utility function instead of system out.println, and so what I have done here, I want to get all the employee whose salary is greater than 5,000. Okay, whose salary is greater than 5,000, and after that I'm going to make increment. Okay, so if we go to the employee whose salary is greater than 5,000, uh, Sabbish salary is the 5,000. Okay, you will not getting Sabbish. Okay, so whose salary is getting increased? Only 4 employees getting increased, 6,000, 5,500, and 9,000. On top of that, you will get 10% increment. So there is a condition, right? Those employee whose salary is more than 5,000 give increment, 10% increment, and you will get all that list. So Sabir is getting 5,000, so he is not eligible for that. All other employee is getting 10% increment. Okay, so filter and the map. Filter is giving the stream operation, it's getting predicate is the if else condition, and stream is giving stream, and map also giving a stream. Okay, and inside it's a functional interface, and collect, thus you are getting the list. Okay, so we are clear about the filter and the map functionality. Now next functionality is the find fast. Filter and find fast. Okay, I can do the same thing. Print or not required, since it's the single employee. So earlier when we are making filter, map operation, collect, so what we are getting in the collect? For collect we are getting a list of employee, but if you are using find fast, is not list of employee, it is getting the single object. If we go to the find fast, you will get the optional, right? And the optional can have a null value. So here I have the option that dot or else null. If we have that match this condition, filter conditions greater than 5,000, so we'll get this like list of employee who's let us Nikhil. Okay, uh, is the greater than 5,000, but we know that find fast, the greater than 5,000 first, after greater than 5,000 first it will get the Nikhil, then Shivam, but find first it is getting that Nikhil as a more than 5,000. Okay, so it will not check anywhere. Okay, so it's the find fast. So let it increment 10% of salary. Okay, first employee whose salary is greater than 5,000, returning employee object only, not the list. Find first is the terminal operation. It's the like for each, it's also terminal operation. Okay, so we are getting Nikhil only. Now the next one is a null or empty. Okay, so here if we see that 7,000, uh, if we have that 7,000, we still get the value. Okay, so 7,000 has Rabi as two persons. So first it will get Rabi, then 9,000 it will check that find first. Okay, if we more than 9,000 or 10,000. Okay, so if I make it 9,001 or 9,000, that is also fine. So more than 9,000, you will not get anywhere. Okay, so we don't have any employee whose salary is more than 9,000. Okay, so maximum salary here 9,000. So we are getting the null value. Okay, so we are clear about find first functionality. Now next is the flat map operation. So here employee, and we have the list of employee, and each employee have the project. Each employee have multiple project. Okay, list of project, project 1, project 2. And if you see the employee, so we have the each employee and their list of project. So project 1, project 2, project 2 is having a project 1 3. Okay, so this way we have the list. Now what we are going to do, we first we are going to make the map operation. We get all that project from the employee, right? It is returning stream, list of string. From the employee we are getting the list of string. Okay, so after that flat map operation, strings dot stream, it will return only string, single string. Okay, and then collect. So all that strings dot stream, we are going to collect it. Okay, so our objective is to get the list of project using by the different employee. So multiple employee have the list, right? Project 1 2 1 3 3 4. Okay, so we want to get that. So 1 2 1 3 3 4 3 4. So each employee which project is using list of project, and every stream, every value, property value of the project we are getting, and we are using collectors dot joining. So delimiter we are using stream of list of project, not the employee object. It's the string, list of string within the employee object. So this is the flat map. First we are making the map is using the string, list of string, then we are using the flat map, it is returning the string and collecting. So we are making using the delimiter so that it is representable. Okay, now next is the short circuit operation. Let me print the employee instead of system out.println. So we already have for each operation. So here you see that we have the list of employee, and we want to remove the first element, right? Then limit the one. Okay, what happened here? So first elements is the Sabir. We remove it, then we are making limit as the 1, then it is up to 1, so it will get Nikhil. So short circuit operation. If I change to say 2, limit 2, so basic thing is that skip operation, that is remove the first one. Okay, you can remove the second one also. So here, so Shivam, Ravi, Nikhil. Okay, so here what happened? Shivam, Ravi, Nikhil. Okay, so if we make that 2, so first 2, So skip is the first element removed. If we, then it's the first two element removed, right? If we are making first three element removed, what happened? Shivam will no longer be there, right? So here first three element Shivam will no longer be there, Ravi and Nikhil. Okay, so this way we can use skip functionality and the limit functionality. Now get the finite value. Okay, so if we are using math random, we are getting the whole list of, if we are getting like 30 elements, we are, it will print the 30, but we want only the three random value, right? So it will print the three random value. If you want five random value, you will get five random value. Okay, so if you want only one, you can get only one random value. So this way you can control the limit, right? So this is the beauty of short circuit. Okay, now the important part of Java8 collection is the sorting, right? Suppose you have the list of employee, you want to sort by first name, but if you have that same first name but different last name, you want to sort first name as well as last name, right? So this is the different scenario. If you want to sort by salary, right? Whose salary is the maximum? Whose salary is the minimum? Okay. Accordingly, ascending or descending order, you can sort. You can sort when you are making first name or the last name, then it's the alphabetical order, right? When you are sorting by salary, that is the numeric digit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 10, 9, 1. Okay, in the reverse order. Okay. Now let me show the first thing is the first name only, right? So I have list of employee. I have the list of employee. So here I want to sort by first name only, right? So it should be first uh, Nikhil. It should first Nikhil, right? Then Ravi, then Sabir. So let me check how is it. So it should be, it is getting coming Nikhil. There is a Nikhil, two things, Nikhil Gupta, Nikhil Banerjee. But Nikhil Banerjee should come first, right? If we sorting by first name as well as last name, right? But here we are sorting by first name only. So it is not, it's just sorting the Nikhil. Whoever come first in the list, it is just printing, okay? Nikhil, Ravi, Shabir, Shivam. So if we see here, Nikhil, Ravi, Sabir, Shivam. Okay, Nikhil, Gupta and Banerjee. It's so first name. It's since we are sorting by first name, so Nikhil is coming first. Uh, then Shivam, Sabir, then Ravi, second Ravi, then Sabir, then Shivam. So this way we are the making for the first name. Okay. So we are achieving it, but still there is a issue for the, if we have the same first name but different last name, so we need to sort both first name and the last name, right? So how can we do that? To achieve that, we can use comparators dot comparing and then comparing. Okay, here, so employee, we first compare by first name, then compare by last name, then short it. Okay, now previously we see that Gupta and Banerjee was not sorted properly. Now you see Nikhil Banerjee first, Nikhil Gupta second. Okay, then Ravi, Shabir, Shivam. So it's a perfect way. for sorting it. Okay, now the so the sorting operation is clear, right? The next operation is how will I get the highest salary of a person, right? So say in a company, I just need to know the what's the highest salary, right? So here we can see the highest salary is 9,000 and 2% is drawing 9,000 highest salary, right? If we are using only the max operation, we see that only the one person is 9,000 getting salary 9,000, but this is not true. There is a 2% getting 9,000 salary. To overcome this, so here we this is the limitation, right? For using max, we just you max will give you only the single object, it's not list. So how will you overcome it? So we can use the sorted functionality. So we want sorted. So first sorting that employee, sorted by salary. So highest salary first, then lowest. So descending order. So those who are getting the highest salary will be the top, then next. So if we it can happen like multiple person drawing the same salary, same highest salary, right? So here 2% is getting 9,000. So highest salary is a 2%. So earlier using max function, it's not giving the proper result. So first we are sorting it, then give the limit. So if we give the limit, so limit 2, so highest salary or by order, so it's basically sorting it. So first sorting it and give the first two highest salary, right? It's irrespective of 9,000 9,000. So if we make it 3, right, it's not max like first top 3, right? So now first 2 is the 9,000, then is the 6,000. Okay, so here the order it will not maintain like who will be first, right? It's the order is like in the list who is first, right? In employee who has been added first, Ravi has been added first, then Nikhil, and first Ravi 9,000, then Nikhil Banerjee 9,000, then Nikhil Gupta 6,000. So this way we can sort and get the maximum salary who is drawing from the company. Now the last one is the reduce operation. This is the aggregate function. In the Oracle have the aggregate function, right? Average, list of employee, average, maximum, minimum, and the summation of all that salary value, right? So here reduce example is the summation. So employee map. So how we are going to map? So by salary we are going to map. So first, and the employee object have multiple properties. So map we are just giving it's only for the salary. Then reduced and the double. So since it's the employee is the salary is the double. So we are using the salary is the double. Okay. So if we are print it, then it will print it like this way. And same thing I have captured in the document. So from for each map functionality, okay, you will get map functionality 10%. So only the 10% increment you can get it. Filter and the map. So filter the only the 5,000 greater than 5,000 employee. So only the 2%. So 6,000 and the 5,500 employee whose salary will getting incremented. Find first, it's giving the first it's based on the filter condition, then it will give the find first employee whose salary is more than 5,000, it's returning it, or else if we don't have, then it will give a null value. Okay, it's a or else functionality, no employee. So if we have that, so right now we don't have a more than 7,000. So if we have put it here, 7,000 condition, we don't have the object, so we it will print the null value. Now the map and the flat map operation, as I have mentioned, employee has the list of objects. So our intention is the list of project here. So from there, so what are the project they are used by the different employees. So we just want to get it and using the flat map. Now the next one, the skip and the limit. Skip the one means first uh, first element will be skipped. If we make it the skip two, first two elements will be skipped. Limit is the limit, number of limit. So if we skip the one, that is the first elements in the list, that is Sabir, will be removed. And limit is one, then is the next is the Nikhil. If we make it a limit two, then we'll get the Nikhil and Shivam both. Okay, limit. Now the limit, other utility of the limit, if you are using uh, to generate the random number, and the limit 3, the first random number will be generated. And short using the compare to. So if we have the int, we can use the minus, right? But it's the double, right? Employee salary, we use the one dot get first name dot compare to ignore case. So this is the one way. For the salary, we have to uh, compare to. Okay, and if we reverse salary, then it will be a o2 dot get salary, and here is the first name, we are going to compare it here. The shortcoming is that it's only for the based on the first name, one property. uh, for example, here Nikhil is just first name, Nikhil, Rabi, Sabir, Shivam, but it's not shorting by the last name. So you are getting Nikhil Gupta first and Banerjee. If you want to short by both first name as well as last name, then what you are going to do, comparator dot comparing, then first employee double colon get first name, then comparing employee double colon get last name. Okay, so now you are getting that Nikhil Banerjee first, Nikhil Gupta second. Okay, first name and last name. So these are the sorting features. And the maximum, so max functionality, so maximum value, maximum of the salary, so 9,000. So first it will get the Rabi's name, so Rabi 9,000. But if we have the multiple employee drawing 9,000 salary or a high salary, right? So then you have to use the sorted functionality, right? So e1 comma e2 dot get salary, because it's the we want highest first, right? Descending order, highest first, otherwise it will be the lowest first, right? e2 dot get salary dot compare to dot e1. Otherwise if it is a instead of double, it's the integer salary, then we can use e2 dot get salary minus e1 dot get salary. Okay, so this way we can if we make it as a limit 2, then first 2. Okay, it's a kind of sorting, right? It's not getting the maximum value. Sorting, obviously, if you are making sorting, and it will give the all list of the sorting, but we want the top 2, top 3, top 4, top 5, then we are using the limit 2. And the aggregate function, we are using reduce, so using the aggregate function. Hope you are enjoying this tutorial. Thank you very much.